Alright, hello everybody. Now I need to set up the recording instance of OBS real quick. Let me also talk right into the mic. Alright, I should be a little louder now. Yes, OBS was not properly set up when I launched it this morning. I guess it's probably afternoon for most of you. U, generic, record, alright, cool. And bring chat back to the front. Yeah, I had to reconfigure all my windows in OBS, so it was almost a little late on starting. So, welcome everybody. We are on the 51st stream, and yeah, we have an alien lab. Danger Media multi-stage mission. Yeah, this is the thing we did. We did the first half of this a couple times. I think we did it when we first unlocked Sonic Cannons. And then we went down to the second layer and saw enhanced Octoids for probably the first time. And we got hit by a small launcher which stunned half the team, so we left. Okay, so the hammerhead is set back up. I don't know if... Okay, so skill caps out around 60. I'm gonna put this in your bag. I don't actually think this is useful to you, but we'll see. And the rest of you, yes, you don't have weapons because we got rid of the auto guns. So I think you want... What are we missing? Oh, we're missing the little biogel injectors. Hold on. Bio? Yes, I do remember the name. Give us like 20 of those. No, I wanted to go back to here. And can I give you all... I want one here. Let's hit one. Never mind, apparently this was never a part of the loadout. I don't know what's supposed to be down here. We're just gonna paste that. We also probably want a couple more cannon, or not cannons, but snipers. Most of these guys don't need the sniper. These two are the only two who actually need it. I guess we're going into an interior. At least for stage 2. I'm gonna give you a sniper anyway. They'll be useful outside, and I kind of think we want you all to have snipers. Which means we want you here, 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 there. Copy, paste. Because this is the easiest way to get them training. I mean, XCOMmy here probably doesn't need it, but... Thank you. You haven't missed a stream. The biogel injector is a healing item. We unlocked this a while ago. It's a medkit that they can use on themselves. Use on self, true. Healing, health recovery 10, yeah. So this is just a self-healing medkit. It heals 1 wound and 10 health, which is really, really nice. Probably ideal for a lot of cases. Although now that we have the regen bay, I'm not sure it matters as much. The 10 health recovery is what's so nice about this. Because that counts towards not having soldiers be out of action for forever. 1 heal, yeah. Problem is it's only 1 wound. So, good emergency item. And that should be good. Okay. And we'll go ahead and send the hammerhead. I think we can just blast past the... Okay. There's going to be a fighter in the base, but I think we can just blast by. And we set all this up. We're gonna back up. And then you're gonna aim and fire. Okay. You're not one of the guys who needs training. You're just gonna kill this guy instantly, though. Alright, hold on. Okay. There's your training. We're not gonna step outside. There are deep ones here. Yeah, 1 wound per item spent. But it's an immediate 10 health back, which is really nice. I probably should have thrown a smoke. It's fine. Okay. So we're currently fine. I'm going to get this and this going. I'd kind of like one on the roof, too. Can you... I mean, you should be able to throw it here. Ah, this is what we're worried about. Throw it up there, run inside. This guy's definitely going to shoot back, so we'll leave smoke down. Yeah, it's fine. We can't afford to get hit by them at all because of acid. Timing and lag, yeah. 40 seconds. That's not great. Hello, sir. Apparently you guys are getting rifles now. I would like... my cursor keeps getting stolen and shot down to the lower left here. I should probably have you take the shot. Hold on. Move. Move, move. There you go. Okay. Well, I currently want that to die. Everything else is just a minor concern. Get that guy to, like, there. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna have you take this guy out, too. That's gonna be annoying. What are we doing here? Yeah, you see my cursor keep getting bolted to the lower left. I've been experimenting with Claude over the past couple weeks, and I've been doing something fairly outrageous in Unreal Engine, but it keeps closing and opening the editor, and every time it reopens it, it bounces my cursor over here. Which hadn't been a problem until now, but there's that one instance of perfect timing that you just saw there. Okay. I guess we're gonna stay here. So you two have blocked it. I'm also pretty sure we're immune to these guys. Those we're not immune to. Okay. Okay. Wait, you guys have cannons? That's not okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have you go back inside. I'm gonna have you stand here, aim, fire. There you go. You took your turn. I don't know if this guy can see you, though. I'm gonna have you auto. I'd like this to not... Okay. On the off chance it survived one hit, I wanted it dead. You know, it probably is terrifying now that you say that. Because there's just a haze around the entire ship, and we can see through it perfectly, and they can't see through it at all. What do you mean 1, 2? Okay. Well, so much for that. Have you pop outside? 80? Yes. That's fine. Take this guy out. Or not. Okay. I picked the wrong tile. And you missed. Can you get to here? Most of the way to here? That's good enough. Give me a couple more Gauss rifles. Although we kind of want you guys all on the roof. We'll look at that in a turn. Yeah, and they're starting to panic. Those melee guys are the ones who aren't going to panic on us. Oh, and we can see perfectly to here. Hold on, hold on. That's something that needs to die. Those guys are probably carrying sonic pulsers by this stage, so we're gonna make sure they don't live. Okay, you out here, you go around this side. Same with you. You're good to go this far up. We're missing a smoke way out here. You can go ahead and throw that. That's not even... Alright, whatever. Deep ones are actually pretty fail. 30 HP, no real armor. Okay. That is good. I don't know if we're guaranteed to one-shot with 80 Gauss. We'd have to really look at that. I'm gonna have you throw this guy. No, hold on. There's already a grenade right here. You can put that away. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're one of the guys who could do with firing. You're the one who really needs firing, so go ahead and take the shot. Go ahead. Well, we have you guys up here on the roof for a reason. You're the one at 85? Yeah. There's a guy at 71 and a guy at 85, and those are the two who actually need accuracy training. Yeah, and you guys... Go ahead and throw a smoke over to here since I keep seeing people walk in and out of this thing. And you can follow, you can go stand over here, you're in a good spot. Okay. We are pretty close to the edge of the map. This guy panicked. Alright. Yeah, you're the one who needs the training. Good job. I would like one smoke to probably here. That will do. You two will sweep around and clear this way, and you guys are just going to move straight in towards... Oh, there's more than a little facility here. Weapons users are pathetic bravery. Green ones have 90 to 100. Full grain's 110. Yeah, okay. That's about what I've been seeing so far. It just means we're looking to kill all the non-standard, or all the non-weapon wielding mutants. Go ahead and put you here, you guys. I'm actually going to back you up so you don't shoot each other a little bit. Give you a chance to take out anybody over here. Okay. Kind of seems like we're fine outdoors here. We're good. And we can't afford to overextend like this. Because we have snipers who can pick off anybody out here. Now this is going to be a whole other question. I don't see any windows. So we're just going to form a perimeter and let you stand here on the edge. And I kind of want you over here as well. Are you a rifle? Yeah, you're a rifle. They do have chainswords. I don't really think that helps us here. We need to be able to swim, which, I mean, we can swim, but, like... not exactly prepared to swim here. Past this, yeah, I don't think the chainsword really does all that much for us up above ground. Hello. Yeah, just a bunch of doors. I mean, the chainsword's arguably useful for the snipers outside. But I don't think we're gonna try that. I almost prefer two of you guys just ready to run in. Okay. Of course. So the problem is if there is a deep one, and it gets a chance to shoot at us, we're just in trouble here. We are going to stack up everybody right here. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks now. This is that biolab mission we left off on forever ago. Yeah, okay. Goes up a layer, okay. Yeah, this is workable. You're just gonna full auto this guy. Cool. I'm a little curious what the full structure here looks like. Idea. I mean, you're 40 seconds of delay. Not quite a prediction, but... well, no, I mean, it doesn't quite show up as a prediction on stream, is what I meant to say. There was a prediction. I don't think we want you guys with snipers down here. And if I hit this button... okay, you do have that. I'd like you to continue carrying these. But the other question... well, no, because you guys have melee, so you're good with that. You need a knife, and... why do we still have a backpack? Am I missing something? Except we have Starbite. That's a little suspicious. No, hold on, we want that. We have plenty of smoke, so I should go through and make sure everybody has a full set. Okay, this needs to be a part of loadout 2. Who's carrying loadout 1? You have loadout 1? This is loadout 1. Yep, that's fine. Actually, I guess this should be loadout 1. It's fine. Okay, why are we... do you have a backpack? Ah, this isn't bugged at all. How big is this map? It's a little larger than I'd like. Yeah, okay, so mixed environment missions are scuffed. Which means we do keep a backpack, which is kind of nice. Probably should have done a little bit more with that. This could be a problem. What is their... Wait, so... Hold on. What's their underwater terror unit, and are we going to see that? Also, I'm going to just have you take the shot. And miss. It's like a weird kind of muffled. There's only 2 doors for the moment here. No ability to fly, that makes sense. I think the only place you could fly anyway is here. Right around this guy. Because it's 2 layers. This is as far up as I scroll. Okay. I don't know if we can do anything with that. Throw this thing over here. Same with you. Needlers. Oh, okay, never mind. So hopefully they're needlers, and realistically it shouldn't be a problem. Are these doors? They are doors. Okay. And am I looking at an overwhelming number of aliens here? Does anybody know that either way? Also, what's down? Awful. Terrible. Huh. Yeah, okay. Your goal is to do this. And I'll put you there. Okay, good luck, team. I don't know what this guy's gonna decide to do. I kind of think you should, like... Oh, you can go over to here. Do that. That's bad. Because now the cannon is a clear shot. What? You guys better kill that. Was that a DPO? I really hope this guy's... Yeah, that. Okay, great. Where did our guy go? Where was the drill? These things don't have melee. Okay. Superhuman, so number of aliens is n+1, where n is already unreasonable. This is going to be annoying. Also, are you already double the health of... Yes. Yes, you are. Okay. Take out this guy. Or miss. Okay, I don't know what this guy had, but it's not going to be bleeding out forever. Somebody ran into here. Yeah, this is how you pass through over to here. Oh, that's dumb. I'm ignoring that. That's what I thought I saw. Okay. Incredible. You're probably gonna run melee for a bit. Go stand here. Pull this out. We... I don't think you have time units for that, so we'll ignore that. Smoke in 2 directions. Down here... I don't know where the drill went. Ah. Put a snapshot into this guy. Okay. That's presumably fine. You see that guy? Okay, well. It's fine. We'll get damage in. Damage is better than nothing here. Can have you back up to here. I don't know if we can see this guy from where we're currently at. And... I'm gonna drop this thing here. I don't know what we're looking at in here. Oh, you can just walk into this? Okay. Ta-da. Yeah, the snipers do have miserable snapshot accuracy. I only kept them around because if it was something like lobstermen, we would need the damage. I don't know if you can get... What, you need to be here. Oh, you do see this guy. Alright, just... go for it. Good job. That's... kill there. You two, good luck. I'm gonna put you here. I don't know what I want to do with you. You guys are going to be playing around to that room there. Oh, and we still have this area to deal with. What kind of time units do you have? What's crazy is that this might be... Yeah, okay. You go upstairs. There's a smoke here. There's no smoke here. We might just do that for the foreseeable future. You knife the lobsters? I mean, we can at least try, but rooms like this, we absolutely want the sniper. And Gauss is useless anyway against them, so... it's at least something. Yeah. I don't know where our guy with a drill went, though. We'll see how that goes. We've done some damage. It's annoying that those are used to scout and open doors for him. Are we even... Yeah, good job, buddy. DPLs work on the placebo idea. They can only hurt you if you think they can. I would like to hear a compelling argument for why they can't hurt me. That would really help me believing that they can't. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected to happen. Okay, you run away. You buddy, can you just like book it? that is not the route I would have chosen, but that's good knowledge. I didn't realize this was a staircase. Wait, you're downstairs now? Hold on, just like commit. Apparently there's a staircase in here. I haven't been blown up yet. Well, not incorrect. Sound waves aren't real. Alright. I'm just gonna have you walk up to like here, so that I can forget that there's a staircase there again for the next turn. You're going down. What do you see? Nothing. Well, there's one of our guys with a drill. They all have stun weapons. It's our friend. That's definitely gonna kill you. You get over here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Can you see both of them? You see the guy with the real gun. Okay. I thought you could see that guy. Now you see both of them. This is what I'm actually concerned about. Huh. Yeah, okay. Keep going. TPL is only deadly if you let the aliens shoot it. Unfortunately, we let that happen a few times. And pretty much all of those are probably going to end up in the video if I can help it. Alright, what are we doing here? Hi there. Okay. I'm surprised you haven't decided to use that thing yet. That is... how did... Hello. How did we not see this guy? Okay, and I need you over here. You keep holding that down. This guy's interesting. 60 aliens in this level and lost. This one's the biolab. This tile set's used more than once, so it's not impossible, if unlikely. Okay, I'm gonna have you throw this guy to like here. You can just stand here. Armor breaking MC projector. Huh. Not a fan of that. Oh, and you've done nothing yet. I'm going to send you probably downstairs. Seems to be the place where melee is most helpful. Oh. Ah, okay. Well, that's a good sign. Say chainsword and a knife, that's not a bad idea. Problem is I gave them all Gauss, which is also useful. Yeah, you're just gonna shoot this guy. Okay. That's better. Time units. Okay. Where is the guy who walked into the room here? You got up. No, that was a drill and a freezer. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. I've been pinging shots into this room for a while now. I know there's still somebody in here. It's a worse version of a shard gun with a special damage type. Interesting. That's how they're gonna get us in this later stage here. Actually, I kind of like your idea of giving this guy. Hold on. Okay. What you're gonna do is you're going to throw this guy. You're gonna pick it up. You're gonna drop this, and you're also going to throw him this guy. Then you're gonna pull this guy out. Cool. And now you have a real loadout. I don't know where the guy with the cannon went. Okay, this guy hasn't moved. This whole room I hate. If you step over to here... I kind of want to get in there. Oh, this is a dead end? Alright, this is our little cubby then. Does unlock some advanced MC armor and weapons. Like the MC device that is the sonic damage type. And its attacks bypass walls. That's interesting. Now, I do think we need freaks before we even get a chance at any of that. So we're a good distance out there. Can you see this guy? This is all I really want you to do. Okay. Is this far enough? Can you go here? Yeah, it works. I'm gonna say, we can't guarantee nobody's over here, but this area should be relatively safe. You're both here, you're just gonna hold. You killed a guy, you watch. You... are in an interesting spot. Downstairs is forever a mess. Yeah, okay, we'll see if we can get the corner cleared out. That'll make our lives at least a little easier. It's only turn 4. This is not awful for turn 4. So that's the edge. We just gotta push all the way up through here. This big room in the middle shouldn't be bad. This is gonna be a little annoying. Sir... I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to leave. Seems we found our guy with a cannon. It's another guy with a cannon. Okay, well that one's not looking at us. Okay. There's just a lot of them then. I don't really want to auto... Well, you have front armor, so you should live. Okay, you could also just kill in one hit, which is not unlikely, but not something I would gamble on. Yeah. Oh, that guy's only bleeding. Put a couple of Gauss shots into the KO alien. See, these guys, we can do that. The thing is, these guys are actually knocked out versus down and bleeding. When they're down and bleeding, their health is actually regenning, which could put them up over the cap. When they're just down, I'm not nearly as worried. Because the stun is already over their health cap and ticking down at normal rates instead of severely boosted rates. Oh, I do need you to just kill this guy. Because right this second, I'm more interested in getting you back up. Okay, there's nobody here, and you should just be able to do this. Yeah, you're gone. At least throw his gun away. So the thing is, when he wakes up, we still have a turn to kill him before it gets time units. So we're at least in a decent spot. Yeah, you're okay. Uh-oh. Are you the guy who's accurate? Not enough. Well, I kind of need to get through here, and you're already in line of sight. Go ahead. Don't die. Oh, you have, like, infinite health. Oh, you can't do that again, though. Honestly, I expected that to go a lot worse. Go and run away. Also, can you pop one of these? What does it cost to use this? 10. That's not terrible. Now, you also heal over time. Put 2 into this guy. I want you to... you can only put 2 into this guy. That's fine. I want you to actually use this thing. Since you refuse, I predict a bug hunt in your future. That's not unreasonable. Okay, you're just gonna kill this. Oh, we can't see this guy anyway, because this thing's technically alien height. Okay. Drop that on the floor, because it's a crazy intersection, and then hide again. That's the 3 whole people we have downstairs. The armor itself specifically, let's see. Yeah, every turn the armor gives you 5 health back. It's specifically the advanced bionic armor. No time units, no time units. You didn't even hit this guy, so we can't pretend that it's bleeding and wounded. The enhanced aquatoids also heal 5 a turn, which is wonderful. You two have done your thing for this turn. You only really killed an alien. But I kind of need you to... I'd like to... I mean, you're an accurate shot, right? You can hit this. I'm gonna go with no. We probably want to drop a grenade down there. It doesn't remove fatal wounds, just lost health. Guy's name after the mission? It's VDK-116 here. I'm pretty sure we did see that we needed a hospital stay, but we also have the regen bay, which means the amount of time we need is significantly lowered. And I'm going to call that. We have a lot less people on this mission than the previous one. Whoa. Okay, well, we saw an alien somewhere. Go ahead and pop this. Very nice. You're probably fine. Okay, well... Had you hit, you would have been probably fine. You have a sniper anyway. You're gonna need this, you're gonna need this. I would like you to carry this. I'd recommend the motion scanner. We haven't been abusing the motion scanner this round. Oh, I wanted you. That works. Which is something I think I should have you do right this second here. Switch these out, run to here, hit a scan. There are definitely 2 aliens here. You are probably downstairs. Yes, okay. Leave you there for a moment. There's somebody in here who we're just not going to get to. Now up here... Go ahead and do something similar now. Okay, so we're clear. I'm actually going to switch this out for the scanner. It's more useful than the chainsword right this second. The walls are made of paper anyway. Okay, so we're good. And you should do something similar. There is 1 alien. Yeah, no, you're right. I haven't been abusing them. No, I wanted you to... It's fine. You at least have a little cubby you can hide in. Somebody's somewhere over here. You've scanned, you picked up your items, you missed a couple shots, you... are actually probably fine down here. What do you see out here? Nobody. Nobody at all. No smoke. Let's go back over here. You're actually safe to take this shot now. Okay. Well, you don't see anyone. Keep forgetting there's holes in the floor. Elevator next to the 2 guys? Yep. Yep, it does. You picked up on that sooner than I did. Now, you guys actually need something to do. Can you fly? No, we just can't fly. Okay. Okay, the alien must have saw you earlier. And you can see the alien now. Because normally when you first pop around a corner like this, you get 1 freebie movement before the alien reacts. So, it caught a glimpse of us earlier. Yeah, you guys are okay now. And we will see what's going on over here. Oh, you woke back up. That's nothing new. But there's somebody else down there. Yeah, okay. You are just gonna have to react, and this guy left and went over here. Can you see this guy? Nope. Okay, we can go down here. Put that guy in your belt. Ah, can you... No, it's a snapshot. That's what I expected. That guy's still there next turn. You can actually put a real aim shot in. Nothing and nothing. You are probably going to want a knife out. It's Only freebie if you see the alien, okay. That's good to know. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind, maybe go back. You've got 2 of these things left, so go ahead and throw that. Yeah, okay. Oh, you only have 2 ammo. Now you have 1. Put you in here, hit a scan, that's nobody. Just so we know what you're getting in. No, we're not scanning for 27. We're just gonna open the door and stand on the lift. Okay. That's a good spot for you. We'll scan next turn. Fine. Fine. Got it. Okay, well then we know where that is. It's tradition you have to leave early. Hey, well thanks for stopping in for a little while. Realistically, we're gonna see freaks and start researching. Have abominations. Hey, welcome. We'll see how this goes. It's happening. We're doing the biolab that we ended off last stream with, and last stream was 2 weeks ago, so... You can't see whoever's over there. What if you go through this door next turn? We're here. Most of us have taken our turn. Are we kidding? That's incredible. That's also incredible. Okay, well I can't see into here. And there's that. Okay. Little tower in the middle here is clear then. I don't really know where I want to send you from there. Oh, you're also out of energy. Hi there. We've established that you should be relatively safe against... No, I wanted this. Against a cannon. Just flat damage from Sonic. So go ahead and fire an auto shot. Oh. Yeah, love that. Okay. How much damage was that? 2? No, you're not gonna have time units anyway. Alright. It's fine. Oh wait, you were the guy. Now we're really gonna learn how much time they need after getting shot. Okay. That's stupid. There's a Gauss weapon up down there now. I don't know if I want to leave you there. I kind of want you to stand here watching both of these sides. You need this, which says somebody's on the elevator here. Okay. We're going to see what we can do about the elevator. And you and your one shot. Okay. Get this guy up. Yeah, I don't really know where I want you to head off to. I'm gonna send both of you into here. Can you get over to here? Oh, you could. We could probably break a hole in this wall. Yeah, this guy's out here. Okay. You're fine, we're all fine. Yeah, you're not the guy who's... Okay. Pop this. You're up to 100. Yeah, this guy left. Okay. You hold. You're fine now. You will be up to full in 2 turns. From you, I would like another scan. Somebody's downstairs here. What do you have on scan? This guy moved all the way out to here. I don't think we get a good shot on that guy. You also have 1 energy. That's kind of a problem. Oh, it's just a little... Okay, we're fine. The other guy's a drill. And is way over there. You go up at least. Okay, next turn we scan, like, this full corner and see where they're at. New turn. More stims. Yeah, no. You think the energy would regen faster than this, but no. So we'll take a look at... Gonna leave you here to react, but we'll give you stims on the next turn. You 2 down here. That's not what I wanted. You do have this, and you do have one of these for over there. Put you here. Put you here. Actually, I really don't like that we can be seen upstairs. I'm gonna put you back. That will do. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that guy knocked himself out. No, I wanted you to scan, because you were the one who was closest to... Okay. So there's nobody in this immediate area. The drill guy is left. I'm gonna send you this way. And I'm gonna send you over to... Ah. There is somebody in this immediate area. You can't see this guy. You're getting 20 energy per turn. That's why you're out of energy. That's like nothing. Okay, well you can at least play the game now. Well, I guess switch this guy out. How many stims do you need? sword. Okay, you hit a scan. That's upstairs. Can you get... No, okay. That's fine. This is the only area that's a threat then. You've missed TWoTS? I mean, it's only been like 2 weeks here. Speaking of which, you've been one of the main damage dealers on this mission, at least while we were in close quarters over here. Okay, well, we have you here, who needs to be contained. This guy isn't moving. Okay, then we're good. I'm gonna have you go actually scan in here. Okay, we don't see the guy with the drill then, unless you see the guy with the drill. You do not. Okay. Drill guy has moved on. Why is there nobody here? There definitely are aliens here. Somebody's in this relative area. Somebody was also panicking and firing Sonic from this room. Which means I guess you just kind of peeking over here. That... Okay. That's... What the hell? That actually hurt. Okay, well, we have 2 solutions to this problem. Where can you run? One. Are you still wounded? Yeah, okay, use the second one. 2. That's kind of busted. And I'm gonna leave you here with reactions. There's a guy with a cannon in here somewhere. That was the front armor. Turn around. If you get shot again in front armor, you should be okay. That's probably the most damage we've seen from one of those yet. Yeah, and you can put this guy in your belt. Okay. This whole area is just a problem. You're here, you're here. I don't know what I want to do with you. You don't have any more smoke. I kind of want to bring you out here. Seems relatively safe. You definitely want this. Judging by how the mission's going, you might actually want the biogel injector, and we want both of these. Okay, we'll leave those on the ground. You scan for me. Somebody is here. Nobody's here. Oh, you moved one tile. That's who we caught. Okay. You're fine. We know for... Well, okay. We are relatively confident off the scan that nobody's here. And this whole area is a problem. Can you get down? You gotta go down that way. You probably should do that. There's a Gauss rifle down here that's valuable. Not that we can't go over to the equipment pile, but... Also, are you back to full? You are back to full. Good reaction shot. Somewhere is... Somewhere's this cannon. You're up to 82. Oh, it was a rifle, too. It's almost even more impressive that it even hurt. Okay. Not my favorite. Okay, you break out this guy. What do we see? We see friendly. We're going back behind the wall. You also might run out of energy soon. Did we win yet? I'm glad you're so certain. No, we're like, probably... We have about this much of the map under our control, more than half. 2x2 areas that we have to clear here, plus this little space. So there's your dividing line is where I'd put it. Oh, and you gotta reload. What do we see from here? So far, nothing. And I'm gonna... Of course, you have to rotate 180 degrees to pull that off. It's fine. You'll kill him in the next turn. I need you to move. Head over to here. Somebody finally hit you with a stun. Your scan only caught here, which actually means it might be worth doing another. Oh, hi. Oh, wait. Worst case scenario, you stun yourself. It's fine. Can you go to here? No. I'm gonna leave you here. Yeah, and you have one shot too. I mean, I guess we can deal with this guy pretty quickly in the next turn. There's what, 3 of you doing nothing over here? Yeah, you gonna move on. You see... Oh, you see this guy. Okay, hold on. Now we have to start asking questions. Bump the mics there. Rear 110. What is Gauss? Gauss is 70. Okay, so what that means to me is you take your one freebie shot, and it doesn't matter if we hit someone in the back. I would also drop that on the floor. And I would... This area should be safe, so you're good to go. We just don't know what's upstairs right now. Oh, and you. Do I want you to go down and pick up Gauss? No, I think it's more productive to just go this way. I expect you to pick up a gun, walk through the door, and stun you? You got hit by a more impressive Psi attack than I would have expected, or MC attack. Well. Bye-bye. Dude made a break for it. Hold on. You missed the 99% chance shot. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Oh, hi there. I need you to kill this. That guy finally showed his head again. Yeah, that would have been bad. You. Thank you. I'm gonna leave you here. There is a guy down there with the cannon you might be able to put one shot into. Or at least there was at some point. Oh, hi there. You've been injured before, but you're probably at full health at this point. Now, I also am willing to gamble that it won't hit an aim shot at this range, or a snapshot at this range, and even if it does, we have the time units to make, or to fix that. Mind you, we need to hit any amount of shots. Could one-shot it. Okay. Reload Gauss guy and bio armor. 1, 2... Yes, I did see that, but I didn't want to reload it because if this guy gets hit by another MC attack and panics, could cause damage. This is actually deliberate. Just this once. And I do think we're just gonna go grab gas. Just pick up a gun. Okay, next turn. Oh, you can drop that on the ground too. Alright, cool. You're here. Are you... Oh, you have time units. You can make a move. And you can also make a move. I would highly recommend... Oh, you can do it again. And miss. I'm actually slightly concerned. You might be able to be seen. I think it only gets one shot. It is going to hit you. It can't kill you through front armor. You will be put down to 2 health. Reload and backpack. Do we have time units for that? So we gotta drop this guy on the ground. Let me at least... If we reload, it's gonna be, what, 24? Not quite. We'll pick it up next turn. Okay, I think that's everybody. Okay. We might be fine now. Maybe carry this guy around now. You are stunned. You're fine there. Soldier has panicked and ran off. Can you drop another? That's a full screen. You can. I don't know where the soldier went. Okay. This guy's gone. Okay. Oh, and you're also out of energy. That's great. Can you... Not quite. You're here with a smoke. You're here without a smoke. You could drop a smoke in the middle of this room. Yeah, you're watching here. You're watching here. Okay. So we're in good shape there. You're gonna stand here. I actually think it's more useful to bring you this way. And there's nothing for you to switch out, so you're just kind of holding this area down here. Because this is kind of awful if we can't get downstairs, so we will be sweeping around. This plus ammo. That is true. You could just sit here with a scanner. That's not. Hold on. And you could have said scanner about literally anything, but this is probably the most productive way to hold this area down. Just to observe. I'm gonna put you... It'd be nice if we had a smoke there. You do have a smoke to spare. Yeah, and you can throw it. Okay, get it out to there. That's a good spot. You're all watching. You have scanner. We can use that to figure out where the soldier went. Here. Okay. You do not have time units because you have like 100 of those. We will pop that guy next turn. You're there. We are good. Okay. This guy panicked and moved. You are gaining less than 20 energy per turn, and thankfully you're not the one who spent all your stims. Yeah, we'll do more stims next turn. You're just gonna stand here. and keep moving. Not a fan of this road. What I'd really like is you to scan. Okay, there's multiple aliens here. This one is probably our bleeding guy, who used to be over here with the small launcher, so unarmed. Well, unless there's grenades. Topmost corner, find the panic lag. Yeah, okay. No, I figured it out. No, this guy's gonna be kind of annoying. Could be either above or below. And you're just on the move. I'm gonna put you behind the wall. See where this guy's actually at. Can you get to here with enough time units to shoot once? That's you. We scanned here. We did figure out where this guy's at. So we're pretty much just closing in on this corner here. Okay. You're looking for a gun, eh? Where'd this guy go? I'm actually gonna have you move up to here. Okay, you don't see him. Around the corner here. Okay, we'll start here. Our friend is downstairs, right in here. Okay, well, you go back to where you're hiding then. Because that's a good spot with the staircase the way it is. Can you book it to here easily? Hello? Oh. So there's one more guy that we know of. Probably a couple more out here. And that's a weird spot. You're not going to be able to see that guy, and there's still nobody here. I don't think either of you have smoke left, so we're going to... Well, but you scanned, so we're probably fine. Pick up both sides. You're in a good spot. You're in a good spot. And you need to stim. That's not actually close to full, but it's good enough. I kind of want you here. I like this long angle. Slasher film, but the aliens are the teens. Yeah. The starting elevator here especially. Okay. That guy is panicking. I don't think we have a good way. Can you get to here? Yes, we have you upstairs who well, we know he's here. I would like you to pull out a scanner. Get to here, hit a scan. Somebody's down here. That's a panicking alien. Realistically, that means you can put a shot in from right here. 51, throw this on the floor, aim. Very good. There's still this one guy here. I don't think there's a super great way to get down there. I would also like that. Okay, so somebody's way out there. What I think we're gonna do is this. This is a super obnoxious, yeah, roundabout room there. I'm gonna send both of you in here. Do something with that next turn. You stay in the corner with a scanner. We've dealt with the guy... No, we haven't dealt with The one guy who's downstairs. I mean, you can go down. That might be worthwhile. Kind of want to leave you where you are, because this is... Yeah, this is one of the better places to intercept from, so... We're gonna leave you there. Now you two. Okay. I'm expecting this guy to have moved. He did not obviously move. Oh, hi there. Yeah, you'll finish that guy off in a turn. Scans have revealed nothing out here. Okay. Stand here, melee out. I would actually like you to move here. You have stims left on your medkit. You do not. Don't group too hard. That's a fine angle to watch. You're in a decent spot. We still haven't found this guy, I don't think. I don't know. That's friendly. Okay. Hopefully we found this guy. I'm gonna have you move all the way over to here. You can scan again in the next turn. Grab this guy, go back to your corner. Okay. So we've got this relatively locked down. There's like one guy left. Here. I see. Okay. That's your chores for the turn. Scanner-wise, can I actually just put you here? Okay, we found somebody. This could be up or down. Likely up, judging by the weapon there. No. 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 Nobody has smoke. Okay. I wanted to stand here with a smoke and just watch the relatively long angle, but we're not going to get that opportunity. I'd like you to walk to here. And you can now switch out and move in. You don't actually see anybody. That's a decent angle here. Okay. Yeah, and you two are perpetually playing catch-up now. Turn 19. I don't know if they see us on the next turn or the turn after. We're pretty much... Sir? Uh-huh. Okay. Do we not have... Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, we're missing somebody. There's a non-zero chance they can just run straight through our scanner line and get back here. How's it going? We are in the second stage of the biolab mission. No stream last week, so we're still waiting on Freaks. This is where we left off 2 weeks ago. This is interesting. Is our guy still here? Okay, so there's your guy. Cool. Still unreal to see this many Gauss weapons. Hey, we didn't actually hit Bug Hunt yet. I'm calling it a little early. Too scarred from base terror from the deep? Well, the problem is the Gauss weapon. Also, we lost 2 guys, and that was 200 points. That's a little insane. But yeah, no, base terror from the deep. Hold on, now I gotta read. Cloning, learning, cryo... We only got 8 implanters. But yeah, no, base terror from the deep, it's... not a useful item. 31. That's a little crazy. It's probably worth killing this guy, huh? I don't know how you sold them. Plastic freezer, projectors, shock, solitone bomb? For the thermal shock launcher? What? Confirmation bias, no DPL damage. Hold on, no. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's sell. Let's take you up on that real quick. I'm not seeing a DPL on this list. Just throwing that out there. Accuracy, melee, very good. Okay. Most of this needs to get transferred. All of you need to die. I'm gonna send the plastics over. I don't know what we do with cryo. Ultra dense? Not sure. We have plenty of sub-construction. We do want both of those sent over there. Thermic lance. I don't know if these are any good. Alien fabricators. Oh, we get to use this to make aquaplastics. That's probably going to the other base. We have readers, Zarbite. I like the 20 Zarbite, just, you know, cause. And the rest of us can go to the warehouse. Well, yeah, okay. They can all go to the warehouse. Well, I kind of want to keep the freezer. The projectors, I'm holding on to. Thermal shock. Get rid of most of these. I don't know what these are, and I kind of need to research them. You can have the pulsars. You probably should... Well, we can hold on to 20 Zarbite. MC readers. We have a lot of these. Fabricator. Yeah, and get rid of the lance, the construction, cryo. We want cloning. Learning arrays, I'm not sure. We can do a couple of different things with these. But they're far from incredible. Reanimation zone, we have a lot. Oh, that gives us our medkit, okay. Power armor remains. Oh, we just turned that into a little bit of Zarbite. Bypasses 50% of armor and also deals morale damage. Check MC projector for the tech tree. Where did I leave that here? Advances requires, yeah, Oct or Freaks. Okay, I think most of this is fine. Well, I definitely don't need the learning arrays on the home base. Well, actually, I do need some learning arrays on the home base. I think I probably already have some, but we're going to hold on to 10. Transfer that, and to the warehouse, we actually need to send this over. Okay, clips. Manufacture, making PWT launchers. Yeah. Okay. Put that up to like 100. We're gonna use a lot. I don't know if we want 100 per. We did get the Oct report, but I think it was just for an autopsy. I don't think that actually gave us an interrogation. Okay. Commanders and loot. So we lost 2 commanders. Crazy. And these are just drills in close quarters. One of those things where there's not that much you can do. And that was about an hour and a half, so that would have been a little over last stream. Or at least, although I would have gone a bit faster last stream. Okay. We are waiting. I don't know what you're doing. Fighter bombing run. That's not okay. Can it shoot back? Oh, we downed it. Those are interesting. Okay. Oh, actually, what we need to do... We're not over capacity, but I would like to kill the Aquatoid. And then I would like to transfer that over to the engineering base. Interdiction. I mean, you can... Oh yeah, you're repaired again. Are we good? Yes. Okay. And... we will start with you. Oh, okay. Needler biodrones. We're holding on to biodrones because they're used in... Did I see 2 Zarbite? That's not awful. We're holding off on the biodrones because they're used in random recipes that I don't want to have to go find more for. VDK damage report, please. Yes, that is right. Actually, we can look at that on the bot too, on the off chance we missed it. You Aquanauts, can I search? No, which means you're going to be down here. Not even wound. So, no wounds, you can tell because VDK was never pulled off the hammerhead. Would have shown up like, not that. Well, I mean, it would have shown up like that. Give me diary. And this does store... Oh, you're responsible for panicking? Oh, this was done with the disruptor. I was gonna say, the log here does store how long you were wounded for. You'll see that in a couple of the missions on the bot. I don't know if it shows up in this little view. Interception, okay. And what are you? Aquatoid, okay. I don't think we have... I don't think we have the Aquatoid or the last Aquatoid corpse there. Very large, very deep. Excuse me. This is a retaliation mission. Aquatoid, so that's not a huge deal. Yeah, okay. And that's what I'm waiting on, because that's not what I wanted. One more here, and we'll look at that in 3 hours. What are you gonna go destroy? Loading base attack. I'm gonna ignore you. Armored Gillman. Armored Gillman. That guy could be en route here, no? No. The fact that they shoot back is annoying because it actually... we're not going to lose any craft, but it puts them out of action for like 4 days. Oh yeah, and we're finally researching this guy. Weapon power, armor. I would expect this to be more durable. I don't think we do need Armored Gillmen. We might need their land terror unit. I don't think we... Have we seen that yet? Unless it's just more deep ones. If it's deep ones, then no, not at all. We don't need any more. We got an engineer a little while ago. Displacer with a... yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay. I like that it gives us the progress. Only 60% of the way through there. Doesn't lead to anything. Doesn't lead to anything. And this is the real research base, too. Do we have... oh, no, this is our main base. Wasn't there the extra ammo type that I'm looking at? Apparently we didn't even research stun ammo. This is what I want. This is what I want. Yeah, go ahead and hit that guy. Wait, we can... that's interesting. Requires cryogenics. That's kind of neat. MC Lab. That's useful at the end of the month, which is not actually that close. Ion Cannon Clip. Armor piercing. Wait, what kind of ammo does this have? 8? Does it do anything fancy? Yeah, progress on the entire tech tree. No, I did figure that. It's just funny we've only researched a little over half. Don't sell any Tricine corpses either. Okay. Do armored gillmen come with Tricines on land? Because if so, then that could be a useful base defense. It's also an interesting note. Letting your bases get attacked so you can get special terror units might actually be useful. Now, we've only seen, like, Aqua Toys up to this point, but... Thermic Lance. Do we not have 15... okay, hold on. Bases. Science 2... Transfers? Yeah, okay. 24 hours. Nothing fancy. Massive armor piercing. Useless versus crabs. Okay. I mean, but it's the same amount of damage as a sonic cannon, and we have a lot more of those. And I don't think... I don't know, AP is a weird choice of damage type. You're cursed, now it's a Lobsterman base defense. 2x2 and Tasoth surface terror unit, okay. Airborne? Going to ignore you. Alien interdiction. Okay, well we probably should shoot this down now that we know we want them for one base defense mission. Sir, I'm gonna need you to not. Okay, it's infiltration, but that's straight towards a base. Alright, it's fine. Tricine's a T-Rex, right? I believe so. I don't know if I've ever actually seen them in any of these mods here. Good. And back to selling things. That's so. But you're not even, like, in the right spot. Okay, you guys do your thing. This is just a plain small. Terra from Deep had some excellent designs. Yeah. That's probably one of the main reasons it sticks with people. I mean, sure, people love the difficulty, but like, you just don't get games like this with the quite the same underwater theme. Huh? I'm gonna presume that was the... Just doing plane interception. I'm gonna assume that was this guy down here. Yeah, the battleship's gone. Okay. The solitone bomb. I'm also not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. High explosive. Ooh. Wait, this thing is super dangerous to, like, all of us. Huh. That's scary. Yeah. Time unit damage, too. This thing's kind of good. And you load the... Wow, but we can't make them. I'd love to make these for stun bomb... or for the stun launchers. Generation, you say? Gives us access to both of these. Yeah, it requires both of these, though. Honestly, we have a lot of cryogenics. This is very likely worthwhile. Yeah, I would intercept that guy, but I'd take you. There we go. The guy flying this is not a true professional. I mean, we're just gonna keep shooting all these down as long as... Wait, no. I like that we can choose to... Wait. Okay, so there's somebody over here. Which very likely means there's a base, right? You just landed? Alright, hold on. Go sit here. Yes, okay. We do need to do one of these sooner than later. I kind of wanted Freaks to show up so we could get a bigger craft. Fleet Supply Cruiser. We know where you're going. I like a bigger craft is what I was going to say there. High explosive, stun, and demoralize. It does like 3-4 different things. Damage, stun, and time units, and morale. See, this guy moves. I was gonna say this guy moves with a purpose, but then you missed every shot. Yes, you're fine. Smart projectiles. Oh, we're just researching whatever now. The micro torpedo launcher. This was one of the gas cannon tier weapons. Yeah. This is early game DPL. Pretty cool. And you're doing nothing. That's fine. Do you have anything else silly that you can research here? I mean, this guy... Probably want the sonic pistol sooner than later. Just to have a pistol. One that actually hurts enemies. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if this is useful to us still. Thermic Lance. Yeah, this is the thing that keeps killing us. Heavy Thermic Lance. We have 190 scientists on one base. It's the most I've seen in a while. We'll keep powering through pretty much everything from the top down there. You're doing a floating base attack. Where's our bombing run? You gotta die. Micro Torpedo has sniper because of no sight penalty. Okay. Presume, as in, you can shoot full accuracy out of line of sight is what I'm assuming you mean there. 75 damage, okay. That's kind of good. And presumably, well, it'd be kind of good if we had a backpack like every other item in this game. I'll have to take a look at it still. That could be useful to give the cyborgs. I should start ignoring these. Okay, but I shouldn't ignore that one. Ooh. Okay, so we still outrange everything. Fleet Supply Cruiser. Very large, very deep, ancient horror, sea monster, wanderer, South China Sea. It's funny, supposedly these were decently rare. We've seen 3 of these now, I want to say, and we did shoot one of them down and it just got destroyed, so... That's entertaining if nothing else. Fighter infiltration. Okay, you're getting ignored. Yeah, it's got a good health pool too. I don't think you can shoot this down and get a boss battle out of it. So we're not going to try. Floating base attack, you say? I can aim a cursor. Here we go. Prove we're the apex predator? See, I don't want... It will damage our craft in return, and I don't want to spend 2 weeks missing 2 craft. Because that's what happened last time. I'm just gonna let you cruise, buddy. Suspicious shore settlement. Almost a tongue twister. This should be a freebie mission. Let me, like... Do we have people who... Mag armor... Plastic armor. Pell. Are you... Oh, you have decent MC. Okay. And Danak. You just have really good stats because you've been piling that thing. P. Pierce 2. We're going to start bringing along the people who have generic high MC. I will probably end up forgetting, which is a problem. Crew. Hold on, I need you to be... There we go. Need the suits to be first. And I will send the Hammerhead out. Also, bases, you over here. Aquanauts, give me... Am I crazy? Where's the transformations menu? Oh, we get plane statistics. Deadliest aliens, the Naga. Yeah, we saw that guy for forever. Also, there's over... no, under 500. What is there? 400 and something researches in the game? Ancient Horror has no attacks to its name. Keep it at range and it'll be 0 damage intercept. Just gonna say, we did do that earlier. I can go look at it real quick. Apparently our worst mission rating's only been -5 or 755. And that's a lot of money. Lost to recruited. 101. Oh, hold on. There's your drone death counter. Okay, but like, hold on. Am I crazy? Transformations is just supposed to be like here. One of these two buttons. Unless I click on somebody and no. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I don't know if somebody in chat knows what I'm missing here. Let me take you up on that. Yeah, it's fine. Hold on. This is the game we must play. Yeah, there you go. There's your image. Another one? Can you just like... Yeah, okay, you can just blaze by him. Huh? Oh, we're doing that now. Well, I'll have to remember to do that post-mission here. You two have snipers. I actually want you to have Gauss. We're missing ammo. That's gonna be annoying. It's fine. Hold on, somebody with night vision. You need the Biolab or MC Lab. I do have both of those on the main base. And I kind of want to prime throw... Okay, you're not doing that. Ah, that helps. Okay, we're just doing this then. That's crazy. Oh, hi there. Okay, so you... I need you to kill... Ah. Haha. You can put another shot down. Or not. Ah. Okay, so we're going to be missing a lot of shots. That's probably half the, That's half the map right there. Take this guy out. Auto. And likewise auto. Okay, then move for me. Someone who can see both in the dark and through smoke. I don't actually think this guy's a threat. Okay. You're out here, you drop this, you throw this. And we're probably good there. You two are... Okay, well that's good. I say you 5 are the ones we want training for. Can you see this guy? You can't see this guy. Well, that's dangerous. I love that we're able to level the house. Oh, you can still see this guy. Okay, take him out. Um... 44? Okay, at least you hit that. Okay. Speedrun right there. And I'm pretty sure we sell everything except for the deep ones, yeah. When Deep One Corpse on the way, and we go back here. So there's your bio lab, and I believe MC is one of these buildings that I don't recognize the sprite for. Did we delete the MC lab? Do we need both? Either biolab or MC lab. I might have made a mistake. Living quarters. Okay. We have 4 living quarters here, 3 labs, general stores. I mean, we could probably drop the workshop on this base. Because you could drop a workshop and a living quarters. Yeah, because this guy... And there's no soldier info here. Do you have a training pool? You do. Okay. So yeah, we need both. Texture for details on upgrades, also a good call. What are we looking for? Implants, implanter, implants. Not MC protected. It requires specifically the MC lab. Okay, so it's not even the bio lab. It's just specifically the MC lab. Horror mugshot, please. I was gonna say, we saw that for a moment. The real question is, are we still using this? And the answer seems to be largely no. So we're gonna... How many soldiers do we have on base? We have 40. Is that good enough to get to the end of the game? I don't know, and I kind of doubt it. I think we're probably at the point where we can absolutely get away with 1 engineering base, because, I mean, we're doing what? This, you, stop production. If I sell... they're called technicians. Get rid of all of you. 35 technicians, that cuts us under, okay. And with 5 extra space. So you all are fired. We get rid of a workshop, we get rid of a living quarters. I would like to move a headquarters over. I don't know if we're going to need it in the near future. And get me... I can't search. I just tried to search for MC Lab. There we go. Put you down. Hmm. Think we're gonna leave that for now. Which I guess means we can put sonic defenses in. Go ahead and run that. Stores. Sort by quantity for me. We might have gotten rid of all our Zarbite. Yeah, we have 13 now. Okay, hold on. Transfer home. Zarbite. No storage space. Never mind, I guess. Transfer. Actually, hold on. Can I just, like, sell... Do we have a bunch of sonic weapons that we don't need? Yeah, the rifle. All of those can go. And we can transfer over to... engineering. The blaster rifle power clips and turn those into Zarbite. Okay. You need 30 soldiers per endgame, less if you take 2x2 tanks or armors. Okay, well those are workable numbers at least. Also storage, we're 1 under. Okay, great. What is using the most space in storage? Disruptor ammo. We have 112 of that? Hold on. We don't need all of that here. Although it's not useful any... whatever. We can't even use it during base defense missions, so we don't... I don't think we need that. 30 is the number you gave, so I'm gonna run these. Off to the warehouse you... Am I stupid? Did I hit cancel? Are we out of storage? No. Transfer, warehouse, disruptor, 460, transfer, okay. I probably hit cancel there. That puts our capacity down a little bit. Transfer back to the home base. How much can we send? Not enough storage space. Okay, so exactly this much. Send the soldiers you want to upgrade to the MC lab and then upgrade them there and then bring them back for the regen bay. It's not a bad idea. The only issue is with how the Discord bot and naming is set up, soldiers need to be on the home base. What I was actually going to do... Oh, we're under a little bit. Was pick up more Aquanauts here. Can we... You should be back at base now. Infiltration, yeah, we don't like that. And that is one of those things I'll have fixed for future playthroughs. Yeah, we could replace that. Probably should replace that. You're back. We now have... Okay, so they're just 22 out of 40. Get me 10 more Aquanauts, and we'll put you all in the MC lab. And the bot's running. Okay. Yeah, let's save. Temp 2. Save. We'll get 10 more guys in here. We will be hitting... hold on. Deployment logs. Let me actually... Okay. Well, we got a new collection of names in here. Go ahead and load Temp 2. It didn't yell at us. Where are you going, bud? Look at that in a second. Just watching this guy trend towards the main base. There's your new names. I think Orange Boy at the top here is the only one who hasn't been in once. The rest of you are clones. Cool, go ahead and minimize that. Discord, that is, and chat is back. Still waiting for Ancient Horror. We already shot that down earlier, right? Because that was... yeah, that's fine. It... okay, hold on. It was right here. And that's where I was fiddling with the aggressive retreat button. It was just before the previous... what's it called? Solitone Generation. Cool. I wanted info on that, but I guess we're fine. Do research the pistol. I would like info on that. Solitone is what we want to look at in a second here. Hybrid torpedo. Hybrid torpedo. Okay, well, research it so we have it. Craft and weapons. General equipment. Hello. Oh, this thing's even better. That's kind of crazy. Dual media, that's really nice. The only thing I'm looking at is the 8 weight here. That's a little bit much. Well, we should at least take a look at some of those. How many of these guys can we make? A lot. Okay. I'm gonna make... I think we can only make, what, 37? 15 hours, really? Hold on. Transfer to engineering, it was cryogenics that we're short on. Yeah, they got 36 over there. Transfer all that. And I'd like 40 of them total. Cryogenics, nice. 3 hours. The problem is you can shoot back. Now, you have been good enough to hit it immediately. Interceptor, interception, yeah, okay. Charge is done, go back to selling this guy. Bases... transfer. Ah. Sonic pulsars now. Hold on, space used. Yeah, okay, sonic pulsars. Cannon power clip. We really don't need that many. Oh, we also have way too many cryo. Okay, hold on. So, transfer to the warehouse. Cryo, if we look at this, it's used for ultra dense, it's used... it's just things that we would need engineering for. Keep 10. Da, 30 plus and carry 18 with you. Help when freaks arrive with terror units. Okay, that's good to know. Not just you. Hold on, I wanted... Sonic pulsars. We have way too many of these. Now we're good to go. Do you go ahead and, what are we, transfer home? I'm gonna keep 40 of these around. Her units are way too armored. Oh, that's good. That's good. Supply ship. Are you... okay, well, we're just gonna ignore this. Good. Not enough Zarbite batteries to rearm Manta 2. Yeah, you're Manta 2, which means transfer to Science 2. We want batteries. No. 300 and some? Yeah, we can make more of these. 50 is probably overkill. Yeah. You're still doing alien infiltration, which is not okay. Downed. That's something we really don't want to deal with. You destroyed it. I didn't actually check if that was very small or small. Yeah. You're fine. Hybrid torpedoes. These are literally hybrid. Okay. I like that this is all caps. Okay, never mind. That's just... These descriptions are generally all caps. I should consider making a handful of these. These would be nice. 2 shots, 200 damage. I mean, they are kind of destruct. They're kind of good, right? Well, hold on. What's the range on you? 50. These could be nice. We would have to disable these every single time we want to use them, but certainly a good item to have. And you are... We're just going to start researching everything from the top down here. I don't think there's anything specific we want. We're already working on the Sonic Pistol on a different base. Gauss defense isn't an awful idea, but I think it takes... Magnetic array. What are you? You're a craft item, aren't you? We don't want to use magnetic navigation for anything that's not armor. Okay. Cool. It's good. Fleet supply. A Seeker. I'm looking at Manta 2. Interesting. Welcome you all. Where are you guys? Is everyone through Orange Boy here? Every single one of you is going straight into here. Also, if I go... No, okay, this thing needs to finish, which is annoying. We probably should send people over, give them an implant, and then go back, which you have Bio and MC. Okay. We also need to send implanters over to engineering if we're going to do that. And I believe it's 2. We have 13 implanters. So we are going to hold on, let me actually pick out the people I want. So I'm pretty sure Danak is the guy. Yeah, okay. So you want Danak. I'm sending you to the top of the list. Left click. That's impressive. I'll send both of you over. You're not quite there yet, although you're never going to get there yet at the current rate. Rizzy in the exosuit. I'm going to put you back into aquaplastic armor. Oh, we already have 10 suits of this. That's nice. Yeah, we want Rizzy here. What is that, 4? keep left click or right click instead of left click. Hey, welcome. Auto. Trash bandit. That's good. So let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. Give me Mobius. We have 13, so we can do 6 of these. It's 2 per. So you all are good to go. Let's transfer to engineering. Oh, you already have 3 implanters over there. Wait, so we can do 2 more people. Silver. Okay, silver is like the line. You're in an exosuit. If I put you back into plastic armor, yeah, you're good enough. No idea how to pronounce that. Oh, and you're all fish food up top here. One, 2, and you already have implanters. Okay, transfer. Now, what we're going to do over here. Okay, we have 30 magnetic navigation. We have... how many soldiers? 8. That sounds alright, so we're going to go over here. Make all of you mag wire rapport. Aquaplastics, that's interesting. We're going to make 8 of them anyway. Hello. How many can you send? 314? A little more than what it can support there. Hello. We found freaks. Okay, you need to shoot this down. And I would prefer that you let it out of range of the base here. Okay. Alright. This is it. Hammerhead crew. I don't think we should take any of you 3 along. I think you 3 are liabilities. I actually think these 2 are also liabilities. Give me all the people down here. No, I want this. Okay. So everybody here is immune. What's their gimmick? I have no idea. MC, presumably armor. I think they have shields. Supposedly they're comparable to ethereals. So I just do not know. Let me take a couple of these things along. Maybe not that many. Does anybody know if I need Sonic against these guys? Oh, we actually have a fair amount of Sonic. One, two, two. 2? Probably 1. We're out of ammo, are we? Gauss rifles. We're only 10. Okay, never mind then. Okay, we're gonna bring a mix and we're just gonna figure it out. I don't know if they have thermal vision. I don't know what. Actually, I forget that we need stun weapons. Where's the freezer? MC shields like Naga Sorcerers. Some have MC, not all. No special armor resistance. Absurd Terror units. Dual media. Okay. Presumably dual media refers to the Terror units. And hopefully they don't have Terror units here. Okay. We're gonna bring a couple of these guys along. Do we have, like, pistols or something? Have we only seen the ion cannon here? Okay, what are the stats on this guy? Only snapshot, 60% accuracy, 30% TU cost. That's pretty good. Is it... two-handed, yes. One-handed use. That's not awful. Is it the same for... okay, that's the same for all guns. You're carrying this guy. We are switching these out for a freezer clip. And we will drop whatever gun we don't want. Tech attack here specifically because you have near max accuracy. We have also you. Same story. Okay. Well, off we go. First mission against freaks. Certainly not going to be the last, but hopefully this isn't a thing we need to do again, or need to sit around and wait for again. Crash Site 110. Oh boy, I'm actually just not going to open the door first turn. Actually, I do want you here. No, you can back up. You go over here, you off to the side. Shifting everybody around. I'll be very upset if someone here gets hit by MC. Okay. Huh. This guy's got a shard weapon. Are you standing on the equipment pile? So all of them have MC. Unless there's a rank under soldier. That's kind of scary that this is the soldier. We're looking at 95 time units, 80 health, solid armor all around. Okay. It's not unkillable or anything. And in fact, I kind of think... okay, well, I need you to drop this. I need you to move. That's kind of awful. Move, out of the way. You move, you move, you move. We want Gauss right this second. MC shield is down. Okay. Then the question becomes, is this thing worth anything? What? Alright, no, it's not worth anything. 35. Alright, never mind, move. Okay. And we don't need any special rank or anything like that. I have no idea if they see through smoke, but we see 100% of the way through smoke, so if they do, then we just don't worry about it. That range is 5 tiles. And how does it stack up to armored Tasos? I want to say Tasos are worse, but I need to look at the resistances on these guys. It's comparable, so... I'm pretty sure Taysloth had 50-some armor, this guy had 30-some. Taysloth probably had 120 health. From memory, this guy's only got 80. Taysloth had no shield, this guy had easily over 100 shield, probably 150, unless I really, really rolled low on Gauss. And past that, I don't really have any numbers for you. There's one smoke. You need a special rank any above soldier. I'm pretty sure the research tree said we can do soldier, but I will be looking at more than just a soldier. Oh boy. And this should be a relatively small map. Yes, okay. Gil... You're just swapping guns. Okay, that's good enough. You should probably move back here. Okay. Good. And I'm actually going to throw these because that was terrible. Where did that land? Because I'd like to see. Oh. 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 Question. Okay, we're good. I'm going to experiment. Actually, who was that? Move. Somebody else. That was another soldier, right? We're not getting everybody outside, so this isn't really a waste. Yeah, okay, this is a soldier, so you're dying. Where are the people with Gauss? Oh, okay, you're over here. Although, to be fair, we should probably just, like... Never mind. I say. Well, this isn't a mistake. If they see through smoke, I'll be very upset. We're committing to the thing yet. Yeah, okay. And you need to just move. There you go. You out of the way. You up to here. Smoke, please, to here. Back inside, you back inside, you off to the side. And I'd like this up here on the roof. I think the MC shield does not defend against freeze damage. Okay, I mean, we should have enough control to where we can just pop one of these guys into a shield. Like enough control over the mission. Okay, so they do not see through smoke. That's a soldier. I'm curious enough to learn here. Although I kind of want to just pop this guy. It's worth learning this right here. MC shield is down, so now it does protect. And I'm gonna have you... Well, we almost got all the way through. No, you, how good is this gun? Okay, it's just bleeding. More smoke. Because they don't see through smoke. And I don't really want to find out... Yeah, okay. So you're here with Gauss. I'm gonna keep you on the ground level. I expect them to see probably 50% of the way through smoke. Oh, actually, while you're here... Okay. They have no special loadout. Yeah, you're here, you're here, you are outside. Both of those, I'm probably just gonna ignore them. We should clear the mission long before they're at risk of bleeding out. Thought you were about to end stream, so I left. No. We got probably another hour left in stream, I'd say. We're currently fighting freaks, so good time to tune in. See what comes of that. These two are down, presumably with only like one wound. We'll find out in a second here. Definitely not in any rush. Yeah, you need to reload and keep moving. And you two have those, okay. I don't think I need two of you. What do they look like? I will show you in a second when we find one that's not dead. That was a decision. Yeah, and you're gonna move. There's gotta be one that's a higher rank than this here. How are you holding up? 2 wounds, I will leave you there. I mean, I could heal you once. Give you a slight chance to not bleed out. Yeah, you should get this to here. That was a little far. I kind of want a grenade in the middle of this whole area. Can you throw? Yes, enough. That should level the ground here. You also have 2 wounds, so we're going to want to heal you once. There you are. Now, what I'd like to know here is, are you special? No. Okay. Well, if that's the case, MC Shield 46. 11. Ah, that's good. So sonic weapons mean very little. Interesting. Interesting. I would back up. We will check. Yeah, we didn't hurt that guy this much. Or this guy that much. English. They seem to be super... Yeah, Cthulhu Ethereals. These seem super resistant to sonic. Funny enough, Gauss might actually be... Well, I don't even know. Oh, are these guys... Hold on, we'll have to take a look. Time units, you're fine, you're fine, you're... We're ignoring the guy way over there. Burn time units so you don't react to something, because you are good enough to do that. Okay. MC shield down. Hello. You're yellow. You're orange? You're yellow. You're special. Squad leader. Yeah, okay. Armor goes up. That's what I'm going to take away from this. 2. You're here. You go ahead and take the amp shot. We got 1. And they have different armor, so this guy might see more or less through smoke. Drop this in there, make sure that's real smoke. Can you even hurt this? Shield 80. Missed, okay. The answer is yes. And we're gonna shoot it again. 24. Great. We're putting a sonic sniper into it next turn, and then we're actually gonna heal this guy up to full. Oh boy. At least you know which one's special and which one isn't. And I kind of want both of you over here. There are multiple. This one's also special. Presumably only squad leaders spawn here. Oh, that one's a soldier. Really? Okay. Well. You're not actually that hurt. Before I finish this guy off. Yeah. Okay. Go up 1, aim, fire. Really? Wonderful. You see that guy. I said we were going to put a sonic sniper into this guy, but I don't think we have... Bro. Okay. Yeah, you... No, I guess not you. You. We could have put a sniper into that guy. We will do it next turn. That's not far enough, buddy. All the way to here. I don't know what's fake and real smoke, so we're just gonna keep going. Down a level, forward. I don't know if this is... the new Solium bomb that halves armor. No. Oh, you're talking about these guys now. These are the normal bombs. It has like a little yellow ring. Okay, well, I'd like to do 2 things. I'd like to throw you. Okay, so they're all yellow. That's purely shading because of flares. So the guy on the roof is our squad leader. Okay, you can just pop him once. The guy on the ground is also a squad leader. So we're actually going to make an effort to stun both of them. 119. Love it. What are we even doing here? Okay, well, you... MC shield down. Didn't even hurt that guy. The other guy's shield's at 10. Actually, hold on. You commented on... We don't have another thing. You might be right that it might ignore the shield. It might do damage to both the shield and the health. We'll have to look at that in a second. We'll take a look at that guy next turn. Okay, so we're at the corner here. You are going to keep exploring in this direction. You're here. Yeah, it's fine. You move this way. Okay, that guy ran off. Okay, so we're good here. Here's our man. What do you have to say about this guy? So no, it does not. Shield down, full health. We're going to put another shot. Nope, we're going to reload. Okay, we can do both. Okay. And this guy walked back over. Really? Breaching is gonna suck. We might actually need the sonic autogun. Do you have smoke? You do. We're just gonna stand here. Gauss might... They're running out at us. I was gonna say, Gauss might be optimal. Is Ion higher tier or lower tier than Sonic? So Ion, actually let me pull it up. So I'm gonna call Ion, this is not it. I clicked no, this is technology. Huh? Oh. No. It's artifacts. So take a look at the ion cannon here. It's what I'm going to call parallel to Sonic. It's very high damage, but only only armor piercing here. Slightly better time units. There's no special ignores armor here on the clip. Clip size 8. Just 130 armor piercing damage. So the reason I keep bringing this up is because it's a big number of armor piercing, and I don't know if these guys are vulnerable to armor piercing specifically. Okay, and somebody's inside of this thing, so we're going to continue to sit here. You're there, you have a smoke. Okay, you're relatively safe. Throw this thing for completion. Same thing over to this corner. Yeah, that's what I figured mission would be. We killed 4 of them. We captured... We got 1 live. We got no live. We got 5 live. I'm stupid. How did we kill 4? I guess the craft didn't blow up. Yeah. A lot of accuracy, bit of reactions. Loot-wise, what are we looking at? Somehow we got shard weapons out of this. Soldiers and squad leaders. So this leads to Freak, which... Okay, squad leader. Advances in MC research. Ah, you are right. The MC research specifically is these guys, but it also leads to... Hold on, squad leader. MC shields? No, MC shields are required by... Specifically squad leader or commander are the two that you're looking for. Okay. Very interesting. We're taking them all back to base and we're going to kill most of them. I don't think... Funding base, sea horror... It's almost certainly worth killing them and scavenging corpses. Cool. Congrats. Now, we immediately need a squad leader. Would like the sonic pistol, but it can wait. -1, that's fine. We're going to kill both of the soldiers, and we're going to transfer over to engineering the freak corpses. We probably want one more of those. It's fine. Well, we can kill one of these guys and see what happens. Jellyman corpse. This is purely just a research. Research spree to get the low-level techs. We've been kind of doing that prior to this. Like stun ammo here. We have the one base that only has 15 scientists, so I've been doing all the low-level techs on that guy. Research complete. Craft aquaplastic cannon. Apparently... Yeah, okay. We've been doing that in the meantime. You are gonna research something that we don't care about. Particle disturbance grenade. We will probably one-shot that, like, single day. Good. Enhanced Aquatoid floating base attack. Oh, we just sent the Moray. Uh-oh. We're gonna pretend that didn't just happen here. Soldier info... implant MC protection. 2 implanters, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Did I miscount? That's transfers. Alien implanters, okay, that's everything. Then what we're going to do is we're going to transfer back to the home base. Yeah, it's 8. Okay. I can count. Yeah, that's kind of a concern, actually. I'm going to send... I wanted Manta 4. Okay. Oh, we lived. Let's see. Gotta get all the research points. See, I keep considering it. Freak corpse, that's fine. Heavy cruiser infiltration. It'd be funny to research everything with how long we've been playing. And I don't even know how much... we're fine. I don't even know how much extra time that would add. Because it probably wouldn't be awful. Alien cruising. I'm ignoring you. More infiltration. Yeah, that's... no, that is a good point. Go to base. How are you guys looking? 2 days for wound recovery. That's perfect. I should go click armor in here. You guys all have plastic. Do we have mag? No. Okay. 3 days. You've only done 1 suit? Oh, it just hasn't been that long. Particle disturbance grenade. MC generator. No, it takes a minute. It means we still have, like, a day. Oh, we never got around to doing heavy gas cannon flak ammo. We're gonna research that. 1 more day, please. Monsters are terrorizing. I just want the freak research. It's fine. It's fine. Apparently the Moray has really short repair times. Off you go, Hammerhead. And this is a fully immunized team. We don't need this. 1, 2. And now that I think about it, you're the guy with already max accuracy. You really don't need to be out first. Huh. And I might actually spend the first turn swapping Gauss out, or Sonic out for Gauss. Good shot. If you need to reload, that's tough. Yeah, we're gonna keep the rest of you inside. We don't really have... Oh, we only have 10 of these. Okay, the rest of you can just sit here. Beat your record of 3 sippies saved. I don't know if we spawned close enough to them for that to work out here. That's great. I'm actually gonna have you take that. Or not. Okay. Take an aim shot. I'd rather you hit and spend all turn on that than miss at this stage. Nice. I probably shouldn't have put you in front of the door. It's okay. Just need everybody to move out. Would have been really nice if we'd landed in the middle of the map here. Let me look at 2 pings. Okay, I do need to read that later. I did not check your accuracy before clicking that button. Not that I think it would have mattered. Yeah, okay. There's one thing between you and the mind worms, and you shot it. Yeah, okay. The bees are not a threat. Thank you. And I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, I don't know if this guy's a threat. Kind of looks like a no. It's also pretty much impossible to hit these in melee. I did try once. Okay. Hit the ceiling. And you missed an 105% shot. Okay, 4 of you better be good enough for that building. Okay. Yeah, we don't have time units, but it's fine. Just keep moving. You see 2. Maybe the chance to kill both. On, we made it to the beach. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. That helps everybody else. Would really help our mission completion is if you could hit the shots. I have a new plan. That's good enough. You all just stand there. Good job. Nice try. There's still more of them. What I actually want to know is there somebody in the building I missed? No. Yeah, you just gotta look over here. We're gonna have to do bug hunt, and it's not gonna give us bug hunt. You're now running around with scanners out. It says upstairs. Okay, so what that means... It's gonna be annoying. Okay, you are... Can you get through here? Okay. Hi, bud. running away, are we? Little rat. All 8 civilians died. There were only 8 of them, though. Pretty sure we sell all of this, yep. Stats, good for a lot of you. Okay, please finish the freak research. Oh. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with you. We've done it. Here's your freak photo. Huh. Okay. Alien infiltration. I know what that is. Freak corpse. I would like to do that. And we got a corpse out of researching that guy. Good. Flak? Ah, flak is fun. Advanced MC equipment. Is this what leads to... Hold on. Do you have to research one of each of these guys? I'm going to be not happy if that's true. Actually, we probably need you. Molecular shield. Have we just been ignoring this the whole time? Yes. Yes, we have. Okay. So be it. Infiltration. We want number 4. Alright. Well, we are going to hopefully power through the rest of this month. Okay with that. I mean, these guys have bio drones. It's not even awful. Molecular shield needed freaks for unlock. Okay. That at least makes me feel better. Freak corpse. Huh. Okay, that's cool. What I wanted to do is figure out what you get for dissecting them. Yeah, okay. So this base can't do anything right now. You're going back to the sonic pistol. And you. Three electronic components. I mean, could be worse. Bombing run is not happening. Small, shallow, we're ignoring you. Mag armor, good. Transfer to home base, mag armor. We better have capacity for this, good. Ooh, very small seeker. You aren't gonna land, though. Yeah, this guy doesn't land. Check freak resistances. That is a good call. You... Can we do... So there's an alien creatures. It's not ordered. Yeah, they take half damage from sonic and high explosive. They just take half damage. 120 to 150 in sonic shields. They have 3 psi sense. Okay. Which actually means that the ion cannon would be pretty good. How are they so resistant to Gauss? So Gauss only does 80 damage and has no armor piercing. So when these guys have 30 to 50 armor, Gauss just does a lot less. That, and they have 120 to 150 shield. Which is interesting. Means we need to find an alternative to Sonic. And while in theory, that would be Ion... We can't make our own ion weapons, so we might actually need... I might research the Sonic Sniper. Or not the Sonic, the Gauss Sniper. Good. Aquanauts. Down at the bottom here? Down at the bottom here. Hold on, let me, like... use this menu. And you guys, we want you to have real armor. Apparently you guys... Oh no, I want to know why you have that armor. Ah, hi MC, got it. You can ask Jellyman for acid guns and incendiary. I think they were resist... Were they resistant? No, it was high explosive and sonic, so that's true. And I do think some of the Jellyman weapons we're just going to need to use. Give me that. Thank you. Okay. Which isn't a bad idea. I do not care. There's no despawn penalty. Infiltration, heavy cruiser. There's a reason this guy is one of the best pilots we have. Yeah, you gotta just go hit this guy again. We have MC armor. Plus 10 strength, or plus 10, plus 5 strength isn't bad. Ooh. MC vision is what makes this interesting. Does it give any shield? MC controller. Okay, so we can give people Zarbite-powered armor? Mag armor? No, so this isn't new. This looks like something you wear, though. How do we, like... Okay, hold on. There's no MC enhancement there. Only way to get full control? Yeah, but what is it? Can, like, what... Is it an item we reclaim from the aliens? What are we... MC armor... MC gifted Aquanaut. Shows as a skill in the top right corner. Presumably we need this. Which means we need more implanters. Which means we probably need to do some of the colonies around. Okay. TWoTS Seeker, Alien Interdiction. I do kind of want to hit, or get hit by TWoTS terror units for tech's sake. So we're going to shoot this guy down too. Oh, never mind. That's fine. I was gonna say, I do not want to do a base defense right now. And that's why this was called IO. This guy goes here. And we go straight into the wide array sonar. It was at the very top here. I saw it for a second. Okay. East. Yeah, I mean, yes, it does. There's a couple here. There's a guy over here. Kind of want to get rid of this guy because it's in the way of half of missions. You can equip ordinary and cyborg soldiers with MC armor in a pinch. Okay. Build a base that battleships crash against? I don't hate that idea. Well, actually, no. I do hate that idea purely because it would require more Zarbite than we have access to in terms of base defenses. Unless, of course, we can fill, like, the entire... If we fill all of this with generic torpedoes, what happens? Does that work? See, these guys have bio drones. I don't really care. Buddy. Thank you. Should work. Right. I need you to... Okay, cool. You're good. Sonic Pistol. We did finally get this going. Pistol power clip. Stun ammo. Oh yeah. For our harpoons. Apparently you can also research the MC generator and the shield and the... you can research a whole bunch of different things. This is just a nothing tech. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna eat that. The other question is, if we go to this base and we go to stores, do you have vibro knives? Oh, that's a problem. I'm gonna need you guys to... how many can we make? 34. Not great. It's enough, but it's not great. And what am I short on? Probably Zarbite, right? Yes. Not so slowly running out. Generic torpedoes do 250 damage on average. You need 32 of them. I don't think we can fit... Well, no, we can fit 32 of them. It's 34 that I'd be able to fit on that base. $16 would be for that. Okay, that's a little more reasonable. And we will have a shortage of Zarbite if we try to build that many of the tier 3. Okay. That's something to consider. That is something to seriously consider. The problem is they would need to continue targeting a base, so we'll see how that goes. Upper level defense? Yeah, so it costs 25 Zarbite per, and we can't really afford to dump hundreds of Zarbite into anything right now. I want the Manta, not the Moray. Yeah, 250 Zarbite per base. Mind you, that's the top tier. The Sonic one under that is only half that much Zarbite. I don't know if it's been the Indian Ocean every time. We've lost the base up at the North Pole here. Molecular shield. Oh, this is just a craft item. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I would like you to do the latest flying sub. Takes a hot minute, gives us Leviathan. Leviathan requires not all that much. Okay. Octoid floating base attack. We go over here. What are you researching? Can you do ion armor? You can do ion armor. Alright, never mind. Which leads to... We can just research the MC projector. Okay, cue that up. Zarbite. Good. How long is left on forever? Not forever, but like... Okay. I was gonna say, I really hope you're not on track with that. It's not gonna land, it doesn't look like it. It's a fighter, I'm ignoring it. Small envoy surface attacks. Freaks. Oh yeah, the shield's not a bad idea. Hold on, we want you. Yeah, I'm gonna continue ignoring these fighters. Where do you think the base is, buddy? I'm ignoring the fighter. Fiber knife. Good, go back to PWT. Wait. I'm waiting. Alien surface attack. Oh, so we're getting... So... I did see that. Actually, that means there's 2 ongoing missions over there, because one of the craft, the little tiny scout, was infiltration. Yep. Now, we do have the bombs. I don't know if that's going to save us. You need better weapons. Oh, no. Okay. Count your Zarbite to feel better. I actually think we can do that. What was I gonna do? Oh, you're Dreadnought, never mind. What was, nobody's unemployed. Stores grand total quantity. We do have 700 Zarbite. And we could turn Sonic Pulsars into Zarbite. I think there's the blaster rifle clips, which is why we actually still have Zarbite. Yeah, we have 40 of the solitone bombs. DPL are underwater only. I tried to do the same thing in the base defense mission. Will not save us on land, which is both nice and not nice. We do also have a couple of the ion cannons. Which is not useless. MC defense plus 2. Ooh. Okay, so the shield is just up front. MC skill. Oh, this is just a flat value then, okay. So it's not even better than Mag, which is, I think, something that we established earlier. Because the upfront 120 health is nice. But, like, compared to not taking damage... It's good for cyborgs. I still think the stat boost from, Oh, no, I guess that's true. The defense is what really puts it over. I want to see some of the later Psy armor, though. Makes them resist MC so much better? Okay. Yeah, we don't want to deal with you. Oh, it also has a backpack. Can it fly? I'd have to look at that. Yeah, you're fine. Do we have another round of weapons to research? So we have all the MC stuff, which we haven't seen yet. The latest flying sub. Okay, finally. 26, yep. Cool. Where is... Shield capacity, shield bleed through. Okay. Very nice. Wait, 50 fuel capacity. Maybe not nice. Teleth infiltration vessel. flounder? What? Okay, so we should ignore the Leviathan. That doesn't take all that long. Yeah, we're gonna let this guy run. You nominate the Japan defense pilot for the Leviathan? Problem is we need 3 pilots on this guy. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on this guy for a minute. Actually, what we're gonna do is let the month-end bombing run know. What we're gonna do is save the game after this month ends, and we will take a look at completed UFOpedia to see what the Flounder's got. Because if that's the only thing... Battleship. This thing will be landing. There will be tentaculates. We already have the Lobsterman Commander, though. Flounder's a funny ship. You will see. Okay. Do we know if this is worth doing? We could take all the mantis from around the globe and try and shoot it down, and it'd probably work. But I'd want real torpedoes before we tried that. I think we're gonna ignore it. Oh, and it's protected. Okay, yeah. Then we're really not. Oh, it just left. Bye-bye. Oh, that wasn't a dreadnought. That was a battle. Wait, no, what? That was... Whatever. If that said battleship and I didn't read this and just saw battleship... then, well... That's funny. Battleship is a terror ship, yeah. Okay, so I did read battleship and assume dreadnought. Oh, you're the guy with Manta 3. Manta 3 has next to no experience, right? Manta 3 doesn't even have torpedoes. Doesn't need them, though. Excellent score. Nobody signed a pact, which is good. Our income and our maintenance are just about stabilized. Okay. Oh, we didn't even get this online soon enough. Hello. I see 50 MC strength. We've been stealing all of these and sending them to the main base, so I will be doing the same thing here. Science 2. Okay, we built this recently. Warehouse. I didn't take you guys out of training for some reason. Actually, no, that's not true. Yeah, okay. There's a 48. Go ahead and move you up to the top. And you guys are fine down here. You got 10 people in here. Warehouse, Science 2. Okay. Teleth infiltration vessel. Okay. So we got this before we had to deal with a giant mission this month. The Flounder. 30 cargo space. Oh. I see. So this is a box we put troops into. then we're going to want both. Give me a Gauss sniper rifle. I didn't expect this to be needed later on in the game, but here we are. Okay, So we are going to want both of those craft, aren't we, if we want to continue playing the game? Okay. We can do that. Let's start here. That's a loadout. You are the guy. Okay, so it's just the two people at the top of the list. Okay. No, you should have 48. Cool. Transfer, home, you. Good for you. Transfer, home, you. Good for you. It's a can of sardines, and you think there's a little elevator in the middle that you can go to the roof with? That's fun. Is the stretch to the grand finale? Not quite. We do actually need to prepare. Because if everything in TWoTS has been kind of miserable up to this point, you better believe I'm having a fully prepped team of 30 before we actually go in. And for that we need more implanters, which we've never had anywhere near enough of for the entire game. And for that, I'm just going to hit a colony and we're going to hope. We'll just have to see what happens there. Now, to hit a colony, what I kind of think we need is the Leviathan. And the Leviathan here is missing aquaplastics, which I can get. Transferred engineering, aquaplastics. Only a little bit overkill on that. Are we going to hit Fighter Freak Infiltration? We didn't see a mission 1 hour in? That's interesting. Ah, good. We got Tasol's floating base attack. South Pacific is not my favorite. There we go. I was fully expecting a stupid thing. Ah, one shot. Don't... Okay, cool. I was fully expecting for some mission to spawn here. Good. We're gonna do two things here. First, we want the Leva... Actually, hold on. Flounder. We are missing... What the... Never mind. Wait, why can't we make it? We're missing the alien key. Okay, send that over there. We're gonna want both of these. We're gonna start with the Leviathan. Because this is the sub we're actually gonna use outside of beating the game. And we still have workshop space, very nice. 13 days? Okay, what happens if I stop production? We get 9... I mean, we're gonna purchase 5 more engineers. Or technicians. You can't tease a colony assault like that. It's like saying walk in front of a dog. Oh no, we're probably doing multiple colony assaults. I'm just pretty sure it's going to be 1 to 2 streams from now. So we're going to go ahead and save here. That is... spelling. It's going to be stream number 51. Now, before anybody runs a command on the bot... I'm actually going to get this queued. We have 2 more guys on the home base. spelling is. I did it wrong. So I added support for... Nice. Couldn't load the game real quick. Oh, you again. Technical difficulties. You... What are we looking at? Actually, hold on. Give me a quotation mark. Those only show up in like 2 places in here. Delete both of those. Save. Okay, cool. We head back to the home base here. Transfers. Okay, so Miggle's the one on the way. 420's already here. Cool. So there you go. That's going to be stream. Hopefully next week we get to do base assaults. It might be another stream after that. Chat is going again. Here we are. But realistically, no more than... Well, I don't want to say no more than 2 streams. I'm going to say no more than 2 streams. Between, well, 2 preparation streams, maybe 3. That's still like a month. We're close. We're very close. You and chat. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you all next week. Again, hopefully we do the colony. Realistically, it could be till next week. It depends if any big unavoidable missions spawn that we actually have to do. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you next week.